The episode begins with Anurag accepting that someone broke his heart. Radhika asks him whether she can learn about his story. Anurag tells her that he was in a relationship with Ishani and he left for abroad. And Ishani got married to someone else and he met her again in his college. He reveals he was in a relationship with Ishani again because she wanted to divorce her husband, Shashwat, due to domestic violence. But Ishani went to Shashwat's house because he is unwell now. Radhika asks him whether this is why he decided to marry someone else. Anurag tells her that he waited for Ishani all these years, but Ishani returned to Shashwat, so he felt betrayed. So he decided to move on. Radhika tells him that Ishani must have her version of the story. Anurag tells her that he doesn't care about that because truth won't change. Radhika asks him to show Ishani's photo to her. Anurag gets surprised hearing this and shows Ishani's photo to her. Radhika says Ishani is pretty and she understands why Anurag waited all these years for Ishani. Anurag tells her that he regrets waiting for Ishani and he wants to move on, forgetting all this. Radhika asks him whether he is sure he forgot Ishani. Anurag asks her to trust him. He says he doesn't think he is doing anything wrong. Radhika tells him that she understands him, and she also had a breakup in the past. Anurag tells her that he is happy to meet her, and he hopes he can meet her again. Radhika nods at him. The next day, Radhika goes to Shashwat's house and meets Ishani. She says Ishani doesn't know her, but she knows Ishani. She asks Ishani whether the latter knows Anurag is getting married. Ishani gets shocked hearing this. She says she has no idea about this. Radhika says Anurag is her future husband. Ishani congratulates Radhika. Radhika asks whether Ishani doesn't want to say anything else. Ishani says she is happy Anurag will settle in life. Radhika says she came to learn Ishani's version of the story. She asks whether Ishani also wants to move on, because she doesn't want to come in as lovers. Ishani says she is not destined to marry Anurag, and she is not sure about a second marriage now. Radhika says Ishani loves Anurag still. Ishani says love will be there between her and Anurag always, but she won't come in between Anurag and Radhika. And she is lucky Anurag waited all these years for her, but that wait became a curse for him. She asks whether Radhika loves Anurag. Radhika says she likes Anurag. Ishani sends best wishes to Radhika. She gives a sari as a gift to Radhika. She says Anurag will keep Radhika happy, and Radhika is sweet too. Radhika says she is happy to meet Ishani. She hugs Ishani and says thanks for the gift. She leaves from there. Ishani cries. The episode begins with Ishani recalls how Anurag cared about her. Raj Didi gives tea to Ishani. She asks what Ishani is thinking about. Ishani replies she is thinking about future plans, and she has to find a place to stay. Raj Didi asks whether they are bad persons that Ishani can't stay there. Ishani tells Raj Didi that it's not like that. She says the first time she likes to stay there. Raj Didi says Ishani should stay there as long as she wants. She suggests Ishani support Shashwat in his business. Ishani says she is not interested in business, and she will find out soon what she wants to do. Raj Didi asks what Ishani thought about Anurag. Then she asks about Radhika. Ishani lies. Radhika is her friend. Raj Didi says she heard Ishani and Radhika's conversation a little bit. Ishani says Anurag decided to marry Radhika, and she is happy for him. Raj Didi asks why Ishani is sacrificing her love instead of fighting for it. Ishani says she loves Anurag truly, so she wants him to be happy. On the other side, Anurag's mother says she is happy because finally Anurag will get married. She tells Radhika that the latter will be happy there. She gives a sari to Radhika as a gift. Radhika asks Anurag's mother to give her on Ashirvad ceremony day. Anurag's mother says she can't wait till that day, and she talked to Radhika's mother and the priest. She reveals marriage will happen in this week and rituals will begin soon. Radhika says she met Anurag recently, so they should know each other more. Anurag's mother says she is becoming old and she wants to see Anurag's marriage. She asks Anurag what he wants to say. Anurag says if Radhika wants time, then they should give it to her. Radhika says she is ready for marriage. Anurag's mother gets happy and goes inside. Raj Didi asks whether Ishani can live without Anurag. Ishani says she lived like that till now, so she can do it in the future. Raj Didi says it's visible Ishani is not happy without Anurag. Ishani says maybe God planned something else for her. Raj Didi says it will be good if everything becomes normal between Ishani and Shashwat then. But she is not selfish to expect that. She asks Ishani to talk to Anurag and clear the misunderstandings. Ishani says that's not possible now. And Radhika is a good girl, so she can keep Anurag happy. She hopes God plans something for her, and God will take her to her destination. Anurag tells Radhika to take her time if she wants to. Radhika tells him that no one can pressurize her. Anurag tells her that he started liking her and he won't break her heart. Radhika tells him she still thinks he loves Ishani, and Anurag wants to marry her to forget Ishani. Anurag says he would not have agreed to marry Radhika if he loved Ishani still then. Radhika smiles hearing this. The episode begins with the sisters showing social media account comments to Anurag. Anurag reads Ishani's congratulatory comment. Radhika also read it. Anurag tells his sister to stop the live. He takes his phone from her and goes aside. He calls Ishani and asks her what her problem is. Ishani asks him what happened and why he is angry. Anurag asks her why she sent a congratulatory message to him when it's unnecessary. Ishani tells him that they are friends still. Anurag tells her that she was never his friend and she can't be his friend. Ishani tells him she understood. She apologized to him for wishing him. She says it's her mistake that she thought Anurag was her friend, and she just wished she hadn't seen Anurag seeing him with Radhika. Anurag asks her to stop all this and not even take Radhika's name. He says Radhika is a really mature girl and loves him, and Radhika is not a betrayer like Ishani. Ishani tells him she hurt him. Anurag tells her that she cheated him. He says Ishani can't become Mahan by commenting like this. Ishani tells him to go and celebrate with his family. Anurag tells her that he knows what to do. He says his mother is happy and he will be happy too. Ishani asks him whether he is happy. Anurag replies he is happy. He asks her whether she expected him to say he misses her. He says he is happy his marriage is going to happen with Radhika, not Ishani. He warns Ishani to stay away from him and Radhika. He tells her to not call him or message him after today. Ishani tells him she understood. She asks him to stay happy and keep Radhika happy. She says she will pray for Anurag's happiness and disconnects the call. She cries. Shashwat sees this. Anurag recalls the moments he spent with Ishani. Radhika, who heard everything, leaves from there. Later, Shashwat calls Anurag and asks to meet him. Anurag asks Shashwat, "What's the matter?" Shashwat says he will reach Anurag's house in 5 minutes. Anurag replies he is busy. Shashwat says it's related to Ishani. Anurag tells Shashwat that he is getting married, so he doesn't have time to talk about Ishani. Shashwat says he knows about Anurag's marriage. Anurag says Shashwat must be happy now because he can get Ishani easily. Shashwat says Ishani loves Anurag only, and Anurag misunderstood everything, so he wants to clear Anurag's misunderstandings. Anurag asks Shashwat not to create drama in his house. Shashwat says he doesn't want Ishani to face loss because of him, and Anurag should meet him. Anurag says he won't open the door. Shashwat says he will try for Ishani's sake and disconnect the call. Meanwhile, Raj Didi tells Ishani that Shashwat is not in the house, and Shashwat is not picking up her calls. Ishani says maybe Shashwat went for a walk and his phone is in silent mode. She calls Shashwat, but there is no response from the other side. On the other side, Shashwat reaches Anurag's house and knocks on the door. Anurag opens the door.